So the Rangers are coming on in squad. It is led by First Sergeant Lee Kolb, and it looks like we have cadets Carter Floyd and Jacob Zamora down there assisting First Sergeant Kolb in firing that cannon tonight. I hope we get to hear it a little more tonight.
So it looks like number
He's so skinny, his number's folding up.
It looks like number 6, Jacob Burton. It is number 6.
Going to be another short kick. He's going to go to number 4, Katie Robinson. And I don't know what KD was trying to do there, but.
Rangers.
Sometimes I think when offenses do that, they do it on purpose. And because he would have gone if I heard his hands clap too. Quarterback for Springwood clapped his hands, and our Rangers were just ready to jump all over the ball there.
It's all about discipline, Dallas, especially on the defensive line. You are right next to the ball. There's really no excuse for jumping off. You can just watch the ball.
They might be a little kick, and hopefully it's something that the Rangers can come back from. You know, they had Kevin kick went a little shorter, kind of like Gramajo's kick went on the first kick of the game.
That's right.
They're going to go for a 2-point conversion again, and the quarterback.
They'll get this one. Number 3, Eli Johnson.
He finds number 3, Eli Johnson, wide open in the end zone. And honestly, the quarterback could have walked right in there.
He could have. So that makes the score 14-0, Springwood.
And we got 9 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first quarter. We're going to try this kick again. I bet we won't make that mistake again. You know, it's hot. I could imagine their hands. May be a little sweaty. When it gets this hot, you start sweating so much that it's like you're outside in a rainstorm. Especially in all those pads and gear. I've been seeing that stuff on social media about air-conditioned helmets. I think LSU is going to be wearing those this year.
They did.
I want to know what those feel like. I want to know if it looks like just a simple fan unit that's in the back side of the helmet. Looks pretty cool if you ask me.
Intended on that?
Yeah, no pun. No pun intended. It looks like we have number 9, Jay Goggins, deep in the backfield. In front of him we got Kevin Mason. So we'll see, and that's going to go a little further than it did the last time. Just shy of the goal line. Kevin Mason's going to pick it up, and he's going to try and run it. He's running away from the Springwood Wildcats. He's going to get past one of them. He's going to, man.
He is just tripped up by.
If he wouldn't have been tripped up, Hayes, you know what? Do you want to guess what I'm about to say? He would have had nothing but green grass ahead of him.
I think you're right, Dallas. But looked like number 55. Yeah, number 55 for Springwood, Tucker Sides. Just tripped him up on that play.
I think Kevin knew he was going to have nothing but green grass ahead of him too, because he looked a little angry when he got tripped up there. I think I'm going to get some merchandise made that says nothing but green grass ahead of him.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you would like to purchase something.
I know they said last week our comments weren't working, but we hate that. We would really love to know where everybody's listening from. I think you can comment after the fact. I think you can go on the stream and comment after. Number 2, Kevin Mason passes it off to number 6, Najee Cole. Hands it off. Hayes is instructing me that it was not a pass off. It's the same difference. Passing, handing. I would pass something off to you. I'm not very versed on football terms sometimes. I'm just here.
It's perfectly fine. That's what I'm here for.
Kevin Mason takes the snap. He's going to keep it and run it out. He gets the first down and then some. Number 8, Caleb Cole had a great block. He got out past the 50. It looks like maybe number 80.
Number 80, yeah. Parker Fuller for Springwood took him down, and if he missed that tackle, Kevin would have been gone.
A great run by number 2, Kevin Mason. And a great block by number 8, Caleb Cole. Kevin Mason takes the snap. He's going to pass it off. Oh, my gosh! Number 8, Caleb Cole. Nothing but green grass ahead of him. What a play. Can we get a replay on that? Can we get a replay on that? Y'all have to see this again. That was a great play by Caleb Cole. We're going to see if we can get a replay. I always miss the replays when it's too late. I will be going back and watching that specific play when this stream uploads, but man, oh man, what a pass by Kevin Mason and what a catch by Caleb Cole under the coverage of a Wildcat defender. Bobbled the ball in his hand, and then once he made it pass, there was what I always say.
Nothing but green grass.
Number 10, Sebastian Gramajo with the point after attempt, and
it's good.
It was good. So now your score with 8 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Your Rangers have 7 and Springwood has 14. I don't think that should be on a highlight reel. That was awesome.
Sports Center top 10 right there.
Hey, if it's not on Sports Center top 10, it will be on
Southern Prep top 10.
It'll be on our commentating top 10. And that's just the kind of action we like to see from. We know how dynamic of a duo Kevin Mason and Caleb Cole are. And I said this last week, and I will continue to say it. If Kevin Mason can find those openings, he can find those open receivers, or he can find an open hole to run, he's going to take those opportunities, and he's going to take advantage of them and make them count.
And, you know, last week in the game, Caleb Cole dropped a few passes that were right in his hands. This one was in his hands, and he caught it. So maybe he watched our game.
Maybe he listened to our comments. We got number 10, Sebastian Gramajo, kicking it off for the Rangers.
A deeper kick this time. Number 4, C.J. Johnson picks it up for the Wildcats, and he's knocked out of bounds.
By number 41, Sam Rowland. Sam is a first-year student here at the Academy. We called his name several times last week. Just for being a playmaker, especially as a first-year student here.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 31. Number 11 takes a snap, hands it off to number 4. He tries to get the outside leverage. He does, and there's a good gain on that
and he's
of 10 yards. So that's a first down.
Number 4 is going to be taken down by number 52, August Rather.
Well, it looks like, no, it is first down because the referee said move the chains. Our guys are just being a little slow with it.
It did look like he was short of the first down, though, from up here. Maybe just a hair short.
So another 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
A great stop by number 52, August Rather. And it looks kind of like the Ranger defense might be stepping up a little here and getting those stops where they need to.
Oh, there's a fumble on the play, but Springwood recovers the ball. That was great pressure in the backfield by the Ranger defense.
That is going to be a loss in yardage, and Hayes, that goes hand in hand with what I was just saying, with the Ranger defense stepping it up and applying the pressure.
Oh, and Dallas, my mom just texted me and said that they saw the replay on the live stream.
They saw the replay on the live stream.
So it must have worked.
We got some really talented young men up here with us in the booth tonight. We got Cadet Malachi Tucker, a senior, running the camera, and we got Cadet David Smith, who is also a senior, running the computer. You know, last year I always gave Malachi a hard time because I would always call replays 10 minutes after they happened and just would never get them.
And that's going to be a sack by the Ranger defense.
Great job by the Ranger defense. It looks like number 52, August Rather, and number 41, Sam Rowland for the Rangers were all over the quarterback and able to make that stop.
And that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 15 for the Wildcats.
I feel like this week at practice, the Ranger defense definitely got some extra reps in and some more practice because they were doing well last year, but we've seen those improvements.
And there'll be a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be on Springwood, a false start. So that'll push him back 5 yards.
That was on number 65 for Springwood.
Jackson Hudson.
He was the one that made the move off, and number 41, Sam Rowland, was just following him when he stepped off. We have number 24, Nathan Johnson, coming into the game. And number 70, he was taking place of number 71, Brandon Bell. I think a lot of our players might get some reps in tonight, just, trying to give them that break in this heat.
Number 11 takes a snap. He passes it to number 3, Eli Johnson. He gets back a good amount of yardage, but that will bring up a 4th down and looks like about 4 for the Wildcats. So it'll be interesting to see what they do, but looks like they're going to go for it. Looks like it'll be a delay of game penalty on Springwood, so that'll back them up 5 more yards.
That's going to put them back at, it's going to take them back a few yards. Maybe they're going to rethink their play of going for it.
It looks like they might because they're bringing their kicker, Jacob Burton, number 6, onto the field. So that was a huge mistake on Springwood's part.
I thought they were standing there for quite a while. I was just about to say, they're taking their time getting that ball snapped right now. I guess they just did not know how much time they were taking.
So number 11 is going to be the long snapper. Snaps the ball almost over number 6's head. He gets the punt off. It's high but not very long. And it's going to take a good Wildcat bounce.
And Kevin Mason's going to let it bounce, and then he's going to pick it up. And if 37 can get that block for Kevin Mason, if Kevin Mason can make it past number 6, he's going to try. He does. He gets past number 6. Kevin Mason has nothing but green grass ahead of him. There you have it. There's the cannon, and that is a Ranger touchdown.
That was an awesome punt return by Kevin Mason.
I have told you, Hayes, if Kevin Mason can find the space to move, he is going to get past them, and he is going to get into the end zone. That is whether he is running the ball himself or if he can find an open receiver. Kevin Mason is an athlete, and he has been an athlete since he stepped foot on this campus. He's in his 4th year at the academy, an 11th grader, and I think in all aspects of athletics, Kevin Mason has played a crucial part.
And that was a great job by Kevin of reversing field down here way deep in our own territory when he caught the ball.
We have number 10, Sebastian Gramajo, attempting the point after.
And
Kick
it's
is up,
blocked.
and it is blocked.
Blocked by number 13 for the Wildcats, Gregory Johnson.
There were some costly mistakes by that Wildcat offense during that last drive, and ultimately it worked in the Rangers' favor. I wouldn't let that missed point after get to them too much. So with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the first quarter, your score is Rangers 13, Springwood 14. And I also Hayes, I don't know. Last year, I don't think we scored a single point when we played Springwood.
Yeah, I can't remember the final score of that game.
Last year, we lost to Springwood 40-0, and right now here in the first quarter, we're holding them by 1 point. Like, last week, it looks like this is probably going to be one of those heat timeouts.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the referees signal for a timeout by either team, so.
I think we should talk a little bit about the improvements that we are seeing just from last week alone.
Well, I can name one right off the bat.
What's that?
Points.
we are seeing points. Last week we played Lakeside School and we unfortunately came up short 28-0. And one thing I kept saying was, last year Lakeside beat us 50-0. So as long as we can hold them to lower than 50, we'll be doing better. And, last year Springwood beat us 40-0. And right now it's just a 1 point difference. But I think some noticeable differences are the defense, applying pressure, and Kevin Mason just really finding his groove. I have no doubt in my mind that there were those first game jitters last week. And
last week was an 11-man game. We are an 8-man team, and tonight's an 8-man game. So that might make a difference as well.
That was the quickest heat timeout. That is not even long enough to cool off. That is long enough to go wipe the sweat off of your forehead and get back out there. But hey, I guess the best thing to do is just keep going and embrace the heat. We're embracing it up here. We are. My forehead is beating with sweat. So we had number 10 Gramajo kick it off. He's not going to make it far before number 41, Sam Rowland, takes him down at about the 45. It looks like number 8, Caleb Cole, number 9, Jay Goggins, and number 52, August Rather, were all right there in the vicinity.
And that was number 2 for the Wildcats, Colton Pearson. But Dallas, somebody needs to tell him to put his mouthpiece in.
Colton Pearson? Hey, Colton, if you're tuning in, I'd hate for you to mess up those pearly whites.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 45-yard line. Number 1 takes the handoff, trying to get the edge. Number 9, Jay Goggins, misses a tackle, and he gets the first down by about a yard, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
There was some pressure being applied by number 6, Najee Cole, and it looks like number 37, Jay Anderson, was also trying to get over there. But Hayes, I don't know if you saw that. Jay Anderson had a Wildcat come up on him and knock him down, and then one of the other Rangers, I didn't even get to see who it was, just tripped right over him.
Number 11 for Springwood takes a snap, hands it off to number 4. He gains about 2-3 yards on that. Great job by the Ranger defense.
That'll bring up a 2nd down for the Wildcats.
So it'll be 2nd down for the Wildcats, 2nd and about 7. Number 11 takes a snap, is going to try and pass it to number 1. He's covered up.
Oh, and
he's
is
sacked.
Taken down by number 52, August Rather. I'd like to point out number 71, Brandon Bell, came out from that line of scrimmage. He was looking for him, and I think that applied the pressure on the quarterback just enough to slow him down so August Rather could take him down.
And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 for the Wildcats.
try and pick back up where we left off. Hayes and I don't stop talking because we very rarely know if we're ever disconnected.
So number 11 back in at QB for Springwood. Getting ready to take the snap. Number 1 goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff to number 4. He has a good gap up the middle, and he might be gone.
He is going to be gone. Number 37, Jay Anderson, is trying to catch him, but there was nothing but space ahead of him. He found that hole right up the middle, and he took it. I think I have to.
Yeah, because that's the official time.
I think I have to commend our technology team. You know, I just mentioned something about how we lose connection and we go in and out. I've just seen one of our technology crew members come up here with a whole box of cord. William, what might that be for? That is what you call doing whatever it takes. You know, we can't stay connected to the Wi-Fi. So let's just bring a whole box of cord to make sure we can keep it going for you guys. Shout out to our technology team for setting us up live for all home events. We love being up here. Kind of wish it was a little cooler, maybe some air conditioning. I think we all do. William Weber, who's a member of our technology team, he was a student here. What year did you graduate, William?
I graduated in 2021.
Graduated 2021. He likes us so much he stays with us. We don't know what we'd do without him. I can't say that I would think to go find. Did you just have that box of wire in your car?
I ran all the way to the schoolhouse and all the way back.
That is what you say. Rangers lead the way. Rangers lead the way. We're making it work. So, looks like we got almost 7 seconds left in the first quarter before we kick off the second quarter. Springwood's going to kick it off. We got number 9, Jay Goggins, in the backfield to receive. Number 2, Kevin Mason, is also there. And up a little further, we got number 4, Katie Robinson, and number 8, Caleb Cole. We'll see what kind of kick we get off. Number 6 for Springwood, Jacob Burton, to kick it off. Hopefully it'll be another decent kick. It was a deeper kick, goes out to I think it hit right there at the 10. And Springwood's going to stop it just there at the 10. There is a flag on the play just as the buzzer blows. I'm not sure what that flag's going to be on. Hayes knows more about penalties. He threw it again. He picked it up and then he threw it again. So going into the second quarter, Springwood leads 21-13. Could y'all hear what that? Looks like it's going to be on the Rangers. Hayes, what is a penalty like this?
Block in the back.
Okay. So that was a block in the back. Hayes, I just would like you to know the sun may be down right now, but I have sweat pooling off of my kneecaps. It's just generally hot out here. I can't wait for winter. Saw something on Facebook last night. It was like, I wish it would snow today. Wouldn't that be nice? Covering a game in the snow.
I think it'd be nice for a few minutes, and then we complain how cold it was.
Either way, we'd be complaining. If it's hot, we're going to be complaining that it's too hot. If it was snowing, we'd be complaining that it's too cold. I don't know if there's a happy medium for us. I mean, and so I think ideally about 60, no humidity, good enough for a light jacket. That would be ideal. But we're unfortunately not going to get that.
So Springwood's going to have a 1st and 10 from the Ranger about 11-yard line. So number 11 takes a snap, hands it off to number 1 for Springwood, and number 41, Sam Rowland, is going to take him down, but looks like Springwood did gain about 5 yards. Number 11 is just going to keep it and score.
I had to take a little break there, Hayes. With these, we have official setup up here. We're like, I've been saying today that we're knockoff ESPN commentators. But
Shoot, I don't think knockoff is the right word. We're the real deal.
We are. They don't know what they're missing with us. But I had to take the earmuffs off because it's like we are out here dressed for winter. And I'm keeping that heat right there on the ears.
So number 6 for Springwood, Jacob Burton, is going to be kicking the extra point. And it'll be good, so that'll make the score Springwood 28, Southern Prep 13.
We got some exciting things coming up here at the Academy tomorrow, which I assume is why we're playing on Thursday, is our scrub graduation parade.
That'll be starting at 9:30 tomorrow morning, and we don't have classes tomorrow.
We'll actually have a new parent meeting at about 9, and then our scrub graduation parade will kick off at 10.
Oh, 10 o'clock.
It's going to be a hot one.
All right, once again, number 6 will be back to kick it off for Springwood. It'll be a short kick. Caleb Cole catches it. He's going to run with it. He's got an opening. There's a flag on the play. Looks like it might be holding. It will be holding on the Rangers.
So that's going to push them back.
Number 6, Najee Cole takes the handoff from Kevin Mason, gains about 5 yards on that. Kevin Mason takes the snap, hands it off again to Najee. He fumbles, and Springwood will recover. Number 13 for Springwood, Gregory Johnson, just punched the ball right out of Najee's hand, and it looks like the Rangers are going to get an unsportsmanlike penalty on that, either by number 71 or number 52.
Looks like the Rangers, might be getting a little shaken up. They were doing a great job of applying pressure and making plays during the first quarter, and ultimately they just need to calm down a little bit. It's still a decent game. We still have a whole nother half of football to play. So just let's find our groove again.
So it actually looks like that unsportsmanlike penalty was on Springwood. I think on number 13. First and 10 for the Wildcats. Number 11 takes a snap, drops back to pass. Number 1 catches his pass. And then number 41 for the Rangers, Sam
Roland
makes the tackle. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Wildcats on the Ranger 48-yard line. Number 4 for Springwood picks the ball up. Looks like he was down on that.
It did look like he was down.
But he's going to take it for a touchdown.
Those refs need replays because it looks like he slipped and was down about just shortly after the line of scrimmage.
Well, and there was a referee right in front of the play, so he must not have put that knee down.
Some of the Ranger defenders are also questioning whether or not he was down.
So before the extra point, the score is 34-13, Springwood.
We got number 6 for Springwood attempting the point after. There's going to be a flag.
Looks like it'll be a offsides on the Rangers. And Springwood's going to decline that penalty. And the extra point is good, so that'll bring the score to Springwood 35, Southern Prep 13.
That is with 9 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Hey, Hayes, you think if we go over there and ask those Springwood cheerleaders what size their flags are, they'd let us measure them or something?
I hope so.
We're in the market for some flags. And we're trying to judge some sizes. Those look pretty decent over there. It's always nice when the opposing teams bring cheerleaders. It's great to
Something that we don't get to see too often.
It's great to see some school spirit.
So once again, number 6 for Springwood is back to kick it off. The kick is up. Kevin Mason takes it.
Let's see if he can find that hole. The Rangers desperately need a little bit of push to up their game. He does not find a hole, but he gains a few yards. At the end of the day, we want everyone to have a safe game, whether they be a Ranger or someone on the opposing team. We want everybody to be safe and healthy. And I know this. I've said it a lot tonight, and I probably won't quit saying it. This heat takes a toll on people with cramps and dehydration. You know, these boys, they're moving a lot, and I think just about as soon as water enters them, they sweat it out. But it looks like he is standing up, and he's gonna walk off the field with his coaches. And thank you to the Springwood fans for traveling out tonight. They have a very good crowd. You know, they're not from far away. Lynette, that's about 20 or probably around 30 minutes, 30-minute drive away. So thank all of y'all for coming out tonight. And if we have any Springwood fans tuning in to the broadcast, thank y'all for tuning in. And shout out to all of our Ranger family. We have a good crowd tonight. Like I said, I can't see over this banister. That's why I said I was going to start standing in the chair. But we know for a fact we have families from all over that watch us. And so shout out to y'all and thank y'all for tuning in. Kevin Mason takes a snap, gets it off to number 8. Caleb Cole finds a hole. That's going to be a gain in yardage just shy of the first down, so that's going to bring up a second down for the Rangers.
Looks like a second and 1 or 2.
Kevin Mason takes a snap, passes it off to number 24, Nathan Johnson. He does get the first down. So that's going to move the chains. It looks like to me, Hayes, the Rangers, they might have slowed down. They've slowed down a little bit. That's what I said a few moments ago, is that they just needed to slow down. They needed to find their momentum again. And I think when you get moving too fast, you don't think through. Kevin Mason takes a snap. He's going to drop deep. It looks like he was going for number 24, Nathan Johnson, but that pass is overthrown.
So it'll be second and 10 for the Rangers.
Mason takes a snap. It looks like he's gonna keep it. He's looking for that hole. A good block by number 4, Katie Robinson. Before number 4, KD was taken down by number 13 for the Wildcats, Gregory Johnson.
It looks like Kevin just got back to the line of scrimmage on that, so that'll bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Rangers.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Rangers with 8 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the first half. Springwood leads 35-13. Kevin Mason takes a snap. He's looking to throw it deep. Pass was intended for number 4, Katie Robinson. Number 4 had 2 Wildcat defenders right there on him. They kind of sandwiched him.
So it'll bring up a 4th and 10 for the Rangers.
But it looks like the Rangers are going to go for it. Mason takes the snap. He's looking again for KD. He had number 4 for Springwood all over him. There's just no way he would, even if he would have caught the pass, that he would have been able to break through that. A great attempt by the Ranger offense. And number 2, Kevin Mason just looking for those opportunities. Really looking for number 4, Katie Robinson, a lot on that last drive.
So the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. And the Rangers desperately need a stop here.
There's going to be a timeout.
And Springwood has called a timeout.
We're in a bit of a timeout. Coach Grogan is hearing some chatter from some of the cadets asking him how they did on their test. How did they do on their test?
Not great, Dallas. Not great.
They really want to find that out right now, don't they?
They do.
So that's going to be a first down, Springwood. With 8 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in the first half, Springwood leads 35-13.
So once again, it'll be 1st and 10 from the Springwood 35.
Wow.
Number 11 is hit immediately in the backfield.
He does not make it even. I don't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
No, it looks like he lost about two yards on
Great
that play.
coverage. I think I saw number 41, Sam Rowland, and maybe number 53, Stephen Hauer right there taking him down.
So it'll be second and about 12 for Springwood. Number 11 takes a snap, is going to do a quick pass to number 2. He's got some open field.
And he's going to be taken down by number 8, Caleb Cole, with the assistance of number 2, Kevin Mason, right there on him.
So first and 10 for Springwood from the Ranger 40-yard line. Number 11 takes a snap, is going to pass it, and it's thrown behind the intended receiver. Looks like number 3, Eli Johnson.
Number 53, Stephen Hauer, was right there applying pressure on the quarterback.
So second down and 10 for the Wildcats from the Ranger 40. Number 11 passes it to number 3 again. Eli Johnson cuts back up in the middle and is taken down by a couple of Rangers.
Now it looks like number 41, Sam Rowland, and number 52, August Rather.
And that will bring up a third down and about 3 for the Wildcats. There will be a timeout on the field.
We had to take a bit of a heat timeout up here, cool off our ears.
So that brings up 3rd and 3 for the Wildcats.
They're giving me a hard time about talking about the weather.
We have a different quarterback in, number 4, CJ Johnson. And it's going to be an offsides penalty on the Rangers. Once again, discipline. And that'll be a first down for Springwood.
We got about 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first half.
Number 4 takes a snap, runs right up the middle, and he's going to score a touchdown.
Number 8, Caleb Cole, tried to get that stop, but just couldn't bring him down. A great attempt by Caleb Cole. Number 4, he's a big player.
So, once again, number 6, Jacob Burton for Springwood, back to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. So that makes the score Springwood 42, Southern Prep 13. Jacob Burton back to kick it off for the Wildcats. Long kick, but it goes out of bounds, so that'll be a penalty. The Rangers will have the ball, I think, on the 35-yard line.
We got about 5 minutes left to play in the half. It'll be the Rangers' ball on the 35. Kevin Mason was looking for number 8, Caleb Cole, just a little bit short of him. So that'll bring up a second down for the Rangers. You probably can hear some interesting things on the feedback. Kevin Mason's finding a hole. He got the first down and then some. Great gain in yardage by number 2, Kevin Mason. Way to go on getting the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10, Rangers just on the other side of the 35-yard line. Mason takes the snap. Once again, looking for Katie Robinson. And, you know, the Springwood defenders are just doing a great job of staying all over KD and just not letting him have opportunities to get the ball.
And that pass was just slightly overthrown.
Coach Newman is about at the line of scrimmage there. Kevin Mason takes a snap. He's looking, but he's going to try and run it out. He's got a little bit of a hole. He's actually got a nice hole. Number 24, Nathan Johnson, came off that defender, but he gets down just right outside of the goal line. Once again, Kevin Mason there making plays, gaining good yardage, and hopefully the Rangers will be able to score another touchdown before the half's over.
And that looked like it was a touchdown-saving tackle from, I believe, number 55 for Springwood, Tucker Sides.
Kevin Mason's looking. He's got some people all over him, and a costly mistake there. An interception thrown right at the goal line.
Kevin's got the angle on him, but number one's too fast.
There is a flag down over there, Hayes.
There is. But that was number one, Dylan Reeves, with the 100-yard pick six.
Not sure what that flag's going to be on. It'd be great if it came back. Maybe they don't.
Looks like they're not even really sure what the flag was on. Okay, so I guess
No, it
there
was.
wasn't a flag.
He just motioned something where he did this.
That's a sideline warning.
Oh. So would that be the flag?
Yes.
Well, with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the first half, Springwood 48, Rangers 13. It looks like the kick is up and it was no good. So we will have the Wildcats kicking back off to the Rangers. Looks like we got number 9, Jay Goggins, and number 2, Kevin Mason, back to receive.
Number 6 for Springwood kicks it off. That's going to go into the end zone. So it'll be a touchback. Rangers will get it on, I believe, the 25.
Mason takes a snap, but just about as soon as those words left my mouth,
It's going to be a false start on the Rangers.
whistles were blowing and flags were throwing. That was a good one, wasn't it?
It was good.
Call me Dr. Seuss. Mason takes the snap. Intended receiver was number 8, Caleb Cole. He doesn't quite make it to him. So that's going to bring up a second down for the Rangers.
Kevin Mason takes a snap. He's going to run it.
Gained some yardage, but still not good enough for the first down. So that's going to bring up a third down for the Rangers. Just about 3 minutes left to go in the first half. I feel like we've been saying 3 minutes for about 45 minutes. Mason takes a snap, hands it off to number, looks like number 24.
Yeah, 24, Nathan Johnson.
Not good enough for the first down. So that's going to bring up a fourth down for the Rangers, 4th and 5. It does look like the Rangers are going to go for it.
Probably
Flags.
another false start. It is.
Flags and whistles blown, flags thrown. There's a new catchphrase. Kevin Mason.
He gets the first down.
There we go. So that's going to bring up a first down, Rangers. Great gain in yardage by number 2, Kevin Mason. There is a flag on the play. Not sure. Hayes will have to tell us what that is. Well, was there a flag? There may have not been a flag. Mason takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Merely tipped off. Number 3, Matthew Pappas, was trying to get out there and catch that pass once it got tipped off by a Wildcat defender. Looks like the pass was intended for number 8, Caleb Cole. He had a hole there. It's just one of those defenders jumped up and prevented that pass from making it to its intended receiver.
Yeah, and I believe for Springwood that was number 4, C.J. Johnson with the deflection. That'll be probably another fault. No, this is offsides on Springwood this time.
About a minute 20 left to go in the first half. Rangers still have the ball. Second down. Looks like about 5 to go. Mason takes the snap. He's going to get the short pass to Caleb Cole. Would that have been a complete pass?
It is a complete pass, and it ended up
in the hands of number 24, Nathan Johnson.
And we're going to take a timeout, stop the clock, see if we can get something out of this.
All right, Kevin Mason gets it off to number 8. Caleb Cole gains some yardage there. Might have been just shy of the first down. And so
looks like we're going to take another timeout. It'll bring up a second and very short.
Millimeters. We have just under 45 seconds left to go in the first half. Rangers took another timeout to see if we could make something out of this drive. It looks like they still have 2 more timeouts remaining, or 1. Mason takes a snap. He's looking for someone. Gets it off finally to number 4, KD Robinson. He's been looking for KD all night, and finally they make a connection.
And he is taken down by number 1 for the Wildcats, Dylan Reeves.
That is a gain in yardage to bring up a first down for the Rangers. They're moving fast. Mason takes the snap. He got out of that one greatly. Number 24, Nathan Johnson, almost had it, just slightly overthrown there. The clock stops just under 20 seconds. It's going to be second down, Rangers, 10 yards to go. Trying to make something happen here before the half. Kevin Mason takes a snap. He's looking. Is he going to find a hole to run? He's not. He's going to get it off to number 24, Nathan Johnson.
And it's an incomplete pass. He almost had that one. But that does stop the clock again.
So just under 10 seconds left to go. Springwood leads 48-13, and the Ranger offense right now is just looking to make something happen. They've had a couple of great plays these last few snaps, and let's see here if we can get something off before halftime. Mason takes the snap. He is under pressure.
He's going to be taken down.
And number 1 for Springwood has been coming off of the snap, trying to get Kevin Mason for the past few plays. And that time he was finally able to get to him. The buzzer still hasn't rang. We got about not even a second left. Looks like we called a timeout. The Rangers get the ball at the second half. But right now it is going to be fourth down Rangers. And so they will go for it. If I had to assume. I'm just merely assuming that. But we've gone for it the past few times. So Mason takes the snap. There goes the buzzer. Pass was intended for number 8, Caleb Cole. He does not quite get it. So we're going to move into halftime now. We'll be back after the half, but right, welcome back. If you're just now joining us, you're watching the Southern Prep Rangers play the Springwood School Wildcats. Just coming out from halftime where Springwood leads 48-13. Just to give you a heads up, it is Coach Grogan and I in the booth tonight. We're going to stay here with you through the third quarter, but we're going to hop off after the third quarter, and we're not going to have any commentating for the fourth quarter due to the fact that we as staff members, we have a big day tomorrow here at the Academy with a parade and graduation and lots of families on campus, so it's going to be a really early day for us. So we're going to go home and go ahead and get some rest. I, in fact, have to be here at 6:45 a.m. I like to get my beauty sleep. As much as we'd love to be here with you through the end of the game, we got word from our boss to go ahead and call it off after the third quarter. The game will continue to be streamed through the fourth quarter. You just won't have us to listen to.
But you will hear us again.
You will. We have two more home games this season.
Don't worry. We'll be back.
So I think Southern Prep's going to have the ball to kick off the second half. It seems that it's cooled down just a little bit. There's still no breeze other than from our fan.
Well, Dallas, I think we're still cooled off a little bit because we went and sat in my car with
Turned
the AC
air conditioner on. My mom, she tunes into these streams. She just texted me, and she asked me why I was so winded. I'll have y'all know, to get up here to the booth that we're in, for one, you got to hike up the bleachers. For two, there's a steep ladder that you then have to hike to get up to the booth, and it really gets me every time.
And that's why I wasn't saying anything, because I was trying to catch my breath. So the Rangers will receive the kick to start the third quarter.
Looks like, once again, we have number 9, Jay Goggins, and number 2, Kevin Mason, in the backfield to receive. The kick is up. A decent kick. Goes out to about the 20.
And it rolls out of bounds. That'll be a penalty. So the Rangers will start 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line.
So Rangers will have the ball.
And Dallas, something funny I want to bring up as we were leaving to go sit in my car for halftime.
Take advantage of that air conditioning.
There was a Springwood fan that walked by us going to the restroom, and he said, "It's hot out here, isn't it?" I'll pause for a second while Kevin Mason takes it.
He doesn't get far, but there is a flag on the play.
But yeah, he said, at least we aren't the ones in the pads.
He's right. I can only imagine how hot those players are. We saw a Springwood player down with a cramp as we were leaving.
And looks like there's another one down right now with cramps.
And, you know, this heat can really play a major role in cramping like that. And I remember when I was in high school, they would bring out the bottle of mustard and just start squirting it down players' mouths.
Mustard and pickle juice.
Yep, get rid of the cramps. Another thing, when I was a member of the cheerleading team. I was not a cheerleader. I was a mascot, but I did.
Probably one of the best mascots.
You said it, not me. But I hung out with the cheerleaders, and we would do these pregame meals, and the Gatorade would always be blue Gatorade with salt in it. And I asked, why the salt in the Gatorade? They said it helps prevent cramps. I still don't know if I believe that. I'm not a medical professional. But I will say, the blue Gatorade with salt in it is some of the best Gatorade in this world.
I might have to start doing that for my cross country team.
Do some research on it before you take my word on it. But it was every game we were having that. Kevin Mason takes a snap. He's looking for number 24, Nathan Johnson, who gets the pass. I hope he can beat them. He does. He has nothing but green grass ahead of him. He's going to try, and he gets taken down just outside of the 20. What a good run by Nathan Johnson. I know his grandparents are here and hopefully making a lot of noise for him.
That was a great catch and an even better run, and he was taken down by number 1 for the Wildcats, Dylan Reeves.
Great run by Nathan Johnson. Great pass by Kevin Mason. Kevin Mason's going to keep it. He's going to scurry around. He's not going to make it far, so that's going to bring up a second down.
We have several whistles on this. So that'll bring up a second and about 11 for the Rangers.
Mason takes the snap. He's looking again for Caleb Cole just through the tip of his fingers there.
And that was very good coverage by the Wildcat defender. Looks like it might have been number 3, Eli Johnson, for the Wildcats, and it was. So that brings up a 3rd and 11 for the Rangers.
Mason takes the snap. He's going to look to throw again. Oh, he was looking for number 24, Nathan Johnson, but that is intercepted. I can't tell. I can't tell if that's number 3.
I think it is. Yeah, number 3 again, Eli Johnson.
Even though it was an interception, the Wildcats, they're not in fantastic field position.
No, they will get that ball on looks like the 1-yard line. So hopefully the Ranger defense can step up. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, deep in their own territory. Number 4 takes a snap. He's just going to run it.
Oh, could that have been a safety?
I think they're going to give him forward progress right back to the line of scrimmage.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd down for the Wildcats. And they are getting the ball. They are getting the ball in the end zone of the Rangers.
Number 11 takes a snap. It'll be a pass. Incomplete. His target was number 3, Eli Johnson. He seems to be all over the field tonight for the Wildcats.
And that is going to bring up a third down for the Wildcats with just about 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats. Levin takes the snap, hands it off to number 4. He will gain some yardage, but not much.
And if I had to assume, Hayes, the Wildcats are probably going to punt it away, being in that kind of field position, and just short of, about 5 yards short of the first down. Looks like there may be a timeout, whether that be a heat timeout or a called timeout. I believe it might be a heat timeout. We were just told it's 90% humidity out here. So let's do a temperature check. You know, when we started the game, I apologize if you are getting the feedback like you are. When we started the game, it was at 87 degrees with a real feel of about 98. We're currently at 80 degrees with a real feel of 92. But Hayes, I don't know if you'll agree with me, but it feels every bit of 192 out here.
It does. I don't think I've stopped sweating the entire time. But like we said, I can't imagine how hot the players are on the field with all the pads on.
I can only imagine how hot they are. I have experience.
Oh, you do?
Having being on a Friday night, Thursday night, 7 p.m. It can get quite warm outside, especially with extra accessories on.
And a Springfield player is running on late. But it does look like they will be punting. Maybe we can get back there and block it.
Either way, I think it's going to put the Rangers in great field position. Number 2, Kevin Mason, is back to receive.
And a really good punt.
Yeah, he's going to catch it right away. Let's see if he can get some good blocks. If they can block number 4, he's going to try and get around him.
He does.
He does. He breaks past another defender. He is going to get in the end zone, it looks like.
There is a flag.
They're calling a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. You know, we've said it before. Kevin, he's an athlete, and when he can find those holes, he's going to make them work. And great blocks by the Rangers.
And Dallas, I do have to say that I wish that we had, well, we do have video footage, but I've just been receiving some great photos of you from your glory days.
Yeah, glory days. I was a mascot for 8 years, Hayes. I know a thing or two about this heat. It's really hot in those mascot uniforms. Thank you, Mom, for that, for sharing those images.
You know what? I think I might print them out and hang them up in my classroom, Dallas.
There you go. That sounds perfect. Maybe make a collage. Kevin Mason, they didn't give him the touchdown.
Oh, a fumble.
But great recovery by number 53, Stephen Hauer.
And he does the smart thing by just falling on it. And it looks like he's asking for some kind of penalty after the fact, but he's not going to get it.
Kevin Mason takes a snap. He's going to make a short pass to Caleb Cole. Caleb Cole had some blocks there. He gains a few yards. It's not good enough for the first down, so that is going to bring up a third down for the Rangers. With just about 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
Kevin Mason takes a snap. He's going to throw it deep.
He's looking to throw it deep. He was looking for number 4, Katie Robinson, but number 4 for the Wildcats was all over him.
And that was a little number 4 on number 4 action there between the Rangers and Springwood. Number 4 for Springwood, I've called his name out several times, C.J. Johnson. And we've been saying Katie Robinson the whole night.
Well, the fact of the matter is, Hayes, that Kevin Mason has been looking for number 4, Katie Robinson. He made that one connection there right before the half. But the Springwood defenders are doing a great job of covering him. And I think it's because they know he's an athlete, and they know when he gets the ball, he can make plays.
That's right.
It looks like we're going to have another timeout.
Timeout by the Rangers.
So with almost 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter, Springwood leads 48-13. It is the Rangers' ball. And it is
fourth down.
Fourth down. It looks a little bit more than 10 yards.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 4th and 20 at least. Well, I don't know. It might be around 4th and 19.
I was thinking 18.
Let's meet in the middle, 18 and a half.
Okay. Once again, we'd like to thank all the Springwood fans for traveling over here tonight. They got a good crowd over there.
We got 2 of them that just pulled their truck, backed it up right up against the fence, and they're sitting in lawn chairs in the tailgate.
I would have reversed the truck, and I would have sat inside of it with the air conditioner on full blast.
That's right. Me too.
I think our next course of action needs to be getting this booth enclosed with a window unit. Kevin Mason takes a snap. He was looking for number 24, Nathan Johnson. And we do have an injured Springwood player. We hope he is okay.
Looks like another case of the cramps.
So we had that Wildcat down, and we are happy to see him. He walked off the field with no issues, but it looks like we've had one of the referees go down. Like I said, this heat is brutal, and so I wouldn't be surprised if it is related to that. And so that's why there is a pause in the game right now while we are assessing the referee. And we do hope he is okay, and that we'll get to continue this game here shortly. Um, you know, we're thankful these guys are out here helping us have a game, and so we do hope that the referee is okay. Looks like we got the Southern Prep coaches over there as well as the Springwood coaches. All right, so we're going to get ready to continue the game. Once again, we do hope that referee is okay. He's got some great staff over there watching him. Oh, number 1.
Oh, and almost intercepted by number 8, Caleb Cole.
We just had number 1, Alfredo. You probably know how to.
Vieto.
Vieto. He is
I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it.
He's from Costa Rica, I believe. He just entered the game and was applying great pressure to the quarterback for the Wildcats. So, Alfredo's family, if you're watching from Costa Rica, thank you for tuning in. That was a great play. Great pressure being applied by him.
So that'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for Springwood.
Quarterback's going to keep it. He's not going to make it far at all, where he's taken down by number 41, Sam Rowland. And number 1, Alfredo Vieto, was there to apply pressure. All right, so there you have it. End of the third quarter, the Springwood Wildcats have 48 and Southern Prep Rangers have 13. Like I mentioned at the start of the third quarter, Coach Grogan and I are now going to be signing off because we do have a very early day tomorrow, a big day at the Academy with scrub graduation, parent orientation. We've enjoyed being up here tonight.
As always.
I think we don't have another home game until October. So you won't get to hear us for a while, but we'll be back in October. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. The game will still be streamed, so we will still have video coverage of the game. There will just not be play-by-play commentating for the fourth quarter. So if you're watching, you can continue to watch. You just won't get to hear us talk. But thank you all for tuning in, and thank you for having us. We're going to sign off and just have y'all a video stream. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.